Hi, this is Dan Miller, Milestone Financial Group. Today I wanted to do the second in a series of videos on the Secure Act 2.0. As you might recall in the last video, I talked about the changes in the required minimum distribution law and some of the changes that were made there, especially for folks that are turning age 72 in 2023 and beyond. Today, I wanted to talk about a couple of the provisions that go into effect next year. And I'm just going to tell you, folks, they're confusing. I mean, I'm going to be brutally honest with you right up front. There's some confusing things here, and they're not going to apply to everybody. And folks are really going to have to work with their advisors to see if these are applicable to you. But I'm going to start with one of them is student loan repayment. And in the Secure Act 2.0, beginning in 2024, student loan repayment employers are going to be able to offer a benefit to help with student loan repayment. And basically what it is an amount that can be contributed to their 401k, to an employee's 401k, but so the employer will not be able to pay directly to a person's eligible employee student loan. It'll be a contribution to their 401k, with the idea that because the employer is contributing this amount to the employer's the employee's 401k, that the employee then can take that amount that they would have contributed to their own and apply it towards their student loans. I think it's kind of confusing, and who's going to track this? I'm not exactly sure how that's all going to be done. All right, so that's the first one that I will mention. The other one is converting college savings plans to Roth IRAs. This is a situation that we ran into before with folks that had saved for 529 plans for their kids or their grandkids, and then either the children didn't end up going to college, or they didn't use it all, they dropped out early, or whatever the reason would be. Well, there are some provisions beginning in 2024 that will allow owners of certain 529 plans to transfer these savings to Roth IRAs. Now, the problem with that, or not the problem, but the situation is this option applies to 529 plan accounts only if they have been in place for 15 years and the amount transferred does not exceed the total of contributions made to the 529 plan during the most recent 5 years. Finally, the amount transferred during a year is limited to the annual amount allowed to a Roth contribution, and all transfers are limited to a maximum of $35,000. So you can see there is a lot of rules. There are a lot of things that are going to be out there to trip folks up. And so, and trip up folks like us also, because all these rules are new. So, I would really encourage you, make sure and, visit with your tax preparer, visit with your financial advisor. If these are applicable to you, like I said, and the one thing that we're seeing too is there's continuing to be guidance come out on these. So anyway, this is Dan Miller with Milestone Financial Group. This will be the second in a series of videos regarding the Secure 2.0 Act that was passed here recently. Again, reach out to us. We'll be happy to help however we can. Thank you very much. We look forward to hearing from you.